My first concealed carry gun was the Ruger Sr9c. It held 10 rounds with a flush magazine and 17 rounds with an extended magazine, in what was a small package. However, if the Ruger Sr9c came out today, we'd call it a full-size gun compared to the spade of micro compact guns that have hit the market, and now we have the Ruger Max-9. If their website didn't give it away, I worked with Ruger on the marketing of the Max-9, and I had no problem doing it because I believe the Ruger Max-9 is the best concealed carry handgun Ruger makes, and here are the 5 reasons why. Price. The first reason I believe the Ruger Max-9 is the best concealed carry handgun Ruger makes is price. Trying to buy a gun right now is like trying to buy a house in Texas after all the people from California have moved here, paying 30% over asking price and paying in cash like they're moving keys through the port of Miami. You can barely find a good gun to buy, and if by chance you do, the prices are inflated like crazy. It's calming down some, but it's still pretty bad. The Max-9 isn't immune to this price hike, but you'll be hard pressed to find a Max-9 over $500. At $500, the Max-9 is far from being the cheapest carry gun Ruger makes, but it is consistently one of the cheapest full fire-powered micro compact guns on the market. Size. The next reason is size. Unless we're talking about concealed carry, I typically want a bigger gun. Generally speaking, bigger guns shoot better than smaller guns, but in the case of concealed carry, size is a balancing act. You want a gun small enough to hide easily, but not so small you hate shooting the gun. The Max-9 has a 3.2-inch barrel with a slide width of 0.95 inches, an overall height of 4.52 inches, and overall length of 6 inches. Long story short, the Max-9 is perfectly small, meaning a person with really big hands will find the gun just short of being too small, but the ability to conceal the Ruger Max-9 is flat out effortless. Ruger makes smaller guns, but you're not going to want to go and shoot those guns at the range for a long period of time with a bunch of rounds through it. And I think it's important that you actually like shooting your everyday carry concealed gun because it means you'll be more proficient with the gun that you may have to use to protect your life one day. Capacity. The next reason is capacity. Like I said before, the first concealed carry gun I ever owned was a Ruger Sr9c, and it had a flush magazine capacity of 10 rounds and was almost twice the size of the Ruger Max-9. The Security 9 Compact is smaller than the Sr9c and has 10 rounds, but it's bigger than the Max-9. The Max-9 has a flush magazine capacity of 10 rounds and an extended capacity of 12 rounds, and the extended magazine doesn't add that much length to the grip. There are other guns that are close to the same size as the Ruger Max-9 that have an even higher capacity. Granted, they tend to be a little bit more expensive. Shootability. My favorite reason why I think the Ruger Max-9 is the best concealed carry gun Ruger ever made is its shootability. Flat out, the Max-9 runs.
Good God, this thing runs. Sheesh.
Every time I shoot this gun, I am consistently blown away by how fast this gun shoots. A lot of it has to do with the trigger. Personally, I think this is the best trigger Ruger has put in a gun. It's smooth, clean, has a definable wall, and breaks neatly. This in turn means shooting this gun fast is easy. In your hand, the Max-9 feels like a small gun, but the gun seemingly becomes bigger once you start shooting it. If you shoot a full-size gun and then immediately shoot the Max-9, the gun is going to seem a little poppy. However, if you let enough time pass between shooting a bigger gun and then shoot the Ruger Max-9, the recoil sensation won't really stand out to you at all. It's not the softest shooting micro compact gun, but the way it shoots is really enjoyable. It has a natural point of aim, unlike some of the other guns in its class that may recoil ever so slightly less, but their grip angle doesn't really make for a natural point of aim to the degree that the Ruger Max-9 does. Features. Last but not least, the reason I believe the Ruger Max-9 is the best concealed carry handgun they've ever made are the features. For a gun that sits just under $500 during a time when gun prices are inflated, the amount of features the Ruger Max-9 comes with is insane. The biggest feature being that the Max-9 is optics ready. If you're new to the gun space, this may seem like not that big of a deal, but if you've been in the gun space for a while, you remember the days when you had to pay hundreds of dollars to get someone to cut your slide for a red dot. The Max-9 comes optic ready. It also has tritium fiber optic day-night front sights, which in the aftermarket would be hundreds of dollars. It has a cold hammer forged barrel, which, if you know anything about cold hammer forged barrels and the type of accuracy you get with them, is a big deal. It has a frame mounted safety if you want it, and if you don't, they have versions that come without it. It also has a reversible magazine release, which essentially makes this gun ambidextrous. These are the types of features you get on guns at much higher price points, and here they're on a gun that comes in at less than $500, which by today's standards is pretty low. Personally, I envy the people who are just now getting into guns. I remember when a micro-sized gun was 26, and as much as I love the Glock 26, we all know that it was a little fatty. Today, there are some amazing full firepower micro-sized guns on the market, and to me, the Ruger Max-9 is not only the best concealed carry gun Ruger makes, but one of the best bang for your buck micro compact sized guns on the market. I'm sure the YouTube algorithm is going to do a phenomenal job of suppressing this message. So please share this video with as many people as you can so we can beat the algorithm and get our two-way message out to the masses. Also, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment and hit the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your AR-15s are essential, I will not comply. I am the militia. I lost all my guns in a boating accident, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirt, click the link next to my head or the link in the description section, or if you're watching this on a mobile device, tap the small triangle on the lower right-hand side of this video and click the link in the description.